What is going on, everybody? Hisuian, you're back again with another Pokemon trading card game online deck tech. Today we're taking a look at Regidrago V-STAR, one of the coolest cards that everybody loves, but everybody kind of recognizes has been a little bad. It's been bad for the past little bit since it released in Silver Tempest, but today, Regidrago was good. It got top 16 at NAIC, I think. Top 16 or top 32, one of the two. And it is actually, like, functional, which blows my mind. But basically, you're using the brand new Teal Mask Ogerpon to accelerate energy, and you're using the Energy Switch to switch energy onto Regidrago. You attach a fire energy, and you're good to go. You have Apex Dragon to copy any Dragon Pokemon's attacks from your discard pile, like Raging Bolt to knock anything out in the game, Noivern EX to disrupt your opponent with stopping them from playing special energies, or by stopping them from using their basic Pokemon to attack. You have Hisuian Goodra to take 80 less damage, and you have Dragapult EX to do 200 to the active and put 6 damage counters on your opponent's benched Pokemon. That's kind of the deck. That's kind of the whole flow that we're going for. We also have some other support in here like Cleffa, Lumineon, and Mew for some extra draw and finding supporters and such. We have the brand new Carmine, which can help us in the early game. And we just have some Ionos, some researches, Energy Retrievals, and we have Legacy Energy as our ace spec of choice in here so that we can use it as a grass or a fire, whatever we may need for that time. But we can also establish a situation where our opponent needs to take an additional prize card or an additional knockout to win the game. We can make them play a 7 prize game instead of a 6 prize game, if you know what I mean. This deck is a ton of fun to play. I think it's really good right now, and I've been having a ball with it. So we're just gonna hop right in, get some dubs with Regidrago. Just wanted to give a quick thank you to the lovely sponsors of the Hitmonchanting channel. If you need codes, you know where to go. Head over to ptcglstore.com and use code Hitmon to get 5% off your order. And be sure to check out Pokemon.gg, the best Pokemon card tracker and deck builder there is. Join Pokemon.gg by clicking the link below and use code Hitmon to get a free month of pro membership. Thank you to my sponsors for supporting the channel, and thanks to you for supporting me too. And now, let's get right back into the video. Our opponent has called the coin flip. It was heads, so you know what that means. Heads always shreds my hopes and dreams, because we have not won a coin flip like this entire video. They're going to choose to go first, which we actually do want to go first with this deck so we can use our stage 1 power and just immediately evolve and get going. But you know what? We can use like an early Carmine or even a research. We have ways that we can do things here. See, if we were going first, this hand would have been bonkers, right? But that's okay. We're just going to start with Mr. Regidrago in the active. And they're going to start with a Cramorant. So this is going to be either Lost Box or Tina. I'm guessing it is going to be Lost Box. Tina's not really played right now. There's a Buddy popping for a double Comfy action. We'll see what kind of Lost Zone build we are on. Regidrago should be pretty decent into Lost Box because we can just spam Goodra. And the current Lost Box versions without Roaring Moon, they have no way to take one-hit KOs. So Regidrago just spamming Goodra V-STAR, we should be able to kind of just win from there. We could also just spam Noivern, and they won't be able to damage us with basic Pokemon. So that's an option as well. They're going to get that double Comfy. I'm expecting a switch or at least an Energy Retreat here. But if it's just a pass, I will be a happy, happy man. But they are going to go for a switch so they can start that Lost Zone preparation. Depending on how many they get in the Lost Zone, if they only get one, we can actually go for the Dragon Laser. They're getting rid of a Vacuum, which definitely means they have another switch out. So no Dragon Laser will be good. Celestial Roar, I think, is going to be the play, though, because we have a lot of energy in the early game. So Celestial Roar will be able to help us kind of navigate this. They're going to put the Escape Board on the Comfy. They have Nest Ball for a third one, which is a little cuckoo bananas, if you ask me. They can go into that other Comfy, or they might not have it if they're taking a long time to think about it. There is a Dark Energy, which does make me know that this is Roaring Moon, which definitely makes it a lot worse for us, but they're not even going to retreat, which I found fascinating. We're just going to pass. Now we get Goodra. I want to start with this Heavy Ball, get this Teal Mask Ogerpon. 2 Grass Energy prized, a little problematic, I think, but we can just start by going for this Teal Dance. I want to see if I get another Pokemon that I can Ultra Ball away before I use it. It's a Fire Energy, which is actually pretty solid to get here. So I will Ultra Ball, get rid of these 2 Goobers. And another good Pokemon in this matchup, I think, is definitely Dragapult, is really solid here. So I will go for the Carmine immediately. Carmine it up, get some more guys down. Another Teal Mask Ogerpon is pretty solid, but I don't like having 2 more energy in my hand here. I get another Regidrago, which I'm happy with now. Celestial Roar hopefully hits some energies. We get none. We get another Dragapult, so that's kind of fine. This is a decent hand. We have our Energy Switch all remaining in the deck. We have Legacy Star for the extra consistency. So I'm happy with how this this hand is. There's a Colress. Now I'm really looking forward to Regidrago in the future because next set, Shrouded Fable, we get access to Kyurem, which will destroy Lost Zone decks and give Regidrago a much needed snipe option, not a spread option, because obviously we have Dragapult for spread, but for snipe we need some, you know, big damage. We need something that can actually do a lot of snipe damage, but with that good old Kyurem, we'll be able to take out all 3 Comfies in one shot and say bye-bye, and we'll be able to ruin Lost Zone days. So I'm kind of happy with that. Anyways, though, we're in the here and now. They're going to be continuously setting some lost cards in the zone. What am I talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. 5 cards in the Lost Zone. We're gonna go ahead and likely see 7. Them dropping a bundle here is fine. I'm not the most concerned about that. If they need to bundle to stall, I'm fine with bundling into the other Regidrago here. That's completely okay with me. I can definitely see them hitting the Roaring Moon this turn, though. They are down in Mirage Gate, so that's like whatever. If they drop a bundle, I'm just gonna Celestial, like, go into the other Regidrago, attach, evolve, and then we'll research and go from there. I don't need to use any Ionos yet, I don't think. I'll let them do their big plays. Here comes another switch into Cram. I don't know why they would bundle here. I think they're just prepping it. I don't know why they're attaching to the Cram either. Oh, maybe it's Sablezard, so they're gonna try and prep for some other stuff. That probably is why. Okay, so I'll have to evolve this here. I'll Vessel to get some Grass Energy. We have another Fire. We do have the Legacy. I thought I saw it here. Yeah, we do. So this is fine. This is a pretty solid hand right here. You don't want a Legacy Star if you don't need to. So if I don't need to, I'm not gonna do it. We get Ultra Ball. I don't think I want to use this. I'd rather attach to be safe and just go right for the research off the rip here. We get an E-Switch, which is good. Vessel's good here to use Covert Flight. Can do this. We have basically all of our energy is accounted for. So we'll hit up the Teal, Dance, attach, and draw. Regidrago. We'll definitely evolve the other one just to keep them protected, and E-Switch is going to come through and allow us to attack this turn. Now, the Pokemon in the discard pile, we have all the options that we would ever need. And I think we're just going to save the Legacy Star and start off with the Apex Dragon. Now, I want to just Dragapult. I think that's fine. We could Rolling Iron, which would stop Roaring Moon. But then if they... No, they're not going to use Radiant Charizard. We could just Rolling Iron right here. Because Rolling Iron would force them to use Moon. Then we could Legacy Star and Boss. That's an option for sure. That's definitely an option. We have both bosses in the discard pile though, so that's like less of an option. Because we would need to... No, that's probably not going to happen. I think setting up with Dragapult is probably the best. So we'll just Phantom Dive and then do 30 and 30 on this one with the rescue board. I'm fine with that. Take a prize card. That prize card is going to be Grass Energy. No, Pal Pad. Pal Pad can help us later on. Like, it can, like... See, that's one of the things, if I knew I was getting Pal Pad with prizes, I would have played the Pal Pad to get the bosses, what's it called? Back, or even not even do that. I would Legacy Star, see what I could find, try and draw into, like, energy switches, and then boss, do the thing. But the Nest Ball here is gonna get Monkey Dory. Maybe this is straight Sablezard. Maybe there's no Roaring Moon in here, and I'm just reading into it. That's a possibility, because Monkey Dory is pretty solid too, in this case, because they can actually retreat and the Monkey Dory some energy or some damage off that retreated one, and then use Switch Card on the other one to completely negate our Dragapult. So that's another possibility. I do like going for the 30-30 split though with the Dragapult. Additionally, you can do 30-20-10 is another option to cover your bases, which might have been a bit better actually in this case had I known they were playing the Monkey Dory, but I didn't know that, to be fair. So we'll see what they do. They're going to need to find either a Dark Energy attached for turn. They're playing the Hassle, which I love this card in Sablezard, because it's literally just look at the top 8, pick any 3 that you have that you want. It's an extra deep Chorus. And when you're playing Sablezard, realistically, you play 1 Chorus and use Lost Vacuum, and then you're kind of just chilling with the Flower Selectings after, so you're going to be able to get to that 10 in the Lost Zone really quickly. Hassle's really cool. I can see them hitting a Radiant Charizard play this turn, which would be really rough for us if they're actually able to do it. And then if they are able to do that, I'm going to Iono to 4 and then Goodra, I think, is my optimal play, because they can just instantly KO us with Charizard plus Monkey Dory. So that's something to consider here. They're going for the Flower Selecting action. And there's a Cramorant, so no Charizard it looks like this turn, which seems about right. They literally need to double Mirage Gate to it in order to make that work. But I'm kind of fine with that option here. We'll see what else happens, pretty much, is what I'm going to say. I'm going to definitely KO a Comfey, and then I'll do a 10-10 on these other Comfeys, just to switch. No, okay, so they have a switch card in their hand for sure. They're going to be able to get to 10 cards in the Lost Zone. It might be time to go for a... there's a Prime Catcher on this Regidrago, which is interesting. Didn't quite expect that. They didn't even have a... what's it called? They didn't even have what I was talking about. There's an Iono. Yeah, Iono could be kind of cooking here. They can just attach this, Iono them down to 6, Legacy Star, to try and get the E-switches. Yeah, that's not the worst idea. Then I Dragapult, and then I can do 4, and then 1-1. That's a solid option, I think. Yeah, just attach this. I'll save Legacy Energy for later. Iono them. We got Legacy Star, like I said. Could have used the Pal Pad, but didn't really think it was super necessary right now. We get double E-switch anyway, so we don't even need to Legacy Star just yet, which is pretty solid, if I'm being completely honest. So we'll just do this. We don't need to Legacy Star. Why are we going to, right? Save this Retrieval, and we'll Apex Dragon here. Apex Dragon, Phantom Dive, and we'll do 30, 10, and then 10-10 split here. So now we're down to 3. 2 Regidragos set up. I am not worried about Roxanne. That's the key here. We have Legacy Star online still. They, what's it called? Legacy Star is still online. We have Teal Masks to draw, Energy Retrieval. We got a lot of ways to get out of a Roxanne, which is what I think would happen here anyway. The reason I do my setup like this, 40-10-10, is because, or 40 and 10, is because I can KO either which way with Dragapult next turn, and then take another 2 prizes, and then taking 2 prizes, couple that with the Legacy Star Iono again, because I am assuming they're gonna get a prize this turn. I'm thinking they're for sure gonna hit this Regidrago with a Radiant Charizard. That's probably what this Nest Ball is going to be. I don't see a Sableye happening this turn because there's really no need for it in this matchup. Alternatively, if they're playing Blood Moon Ursaluna, speak of the devil, they can use that as well, and they can basically just switch, get rid of it after. Here comes the Mirage Gate, so they're going for the Blood Moon play, which is fine, because they're going to opt to go for like a Blood Moon switch, right? But I'm completely okay with just hitting it with Dragapult, and then powering up another Regidrago. I think that's going to be my angle here, because we've used 3 E-switch. But yeah, I'll do this. This is completely okay spot to be in. I'm not really that worried. I don't need to KO the Blood Moon this turn because I'm gonna KO a Comfey and hit really hard into this Blood Moon with a Roxanne, or with an Iono on top of that. So I'll Regidrago, put it on the bench right here. I will just Teal Dance to start. Do this. I always forget. Mew could be good to help us with the Roxanne. Actually, not the worst idea. Give us another little pivot. And then I can SER, get these cards back. Solid option. I think that's a solid option. Okay. So, Mew. Bye-bye. SER. Yeah, that seems good. Just get all of these back into the hand. Then see if I don't even need to use Legacy Star here. Like, again, we might be just chilling, right? Like, we might be A-okay. But no, I think a Legacy Star is the best option right now. So we just Legacy Star, ditch all these cards, getting rid of the Legacy Energy. We could grab that back, honestly. We could literally just grab Legacy Energy Iono, but we need the E-Switch. So that's kind of what sucks here. Like, we'll get E-Switch Iono, I think is fine. No Legacy Energy feels kind of bad. But I think an Iono this turn is pretty crucial. So we'll do that. Yeah, we'll E-Switch onto this. Touch of Fire. No, well, we kind of need to play the Rod right now. The Rod can just nab us back. I think Fish is pretty good to have, and double Regidrago is fine. I'm content with that. And then we just go for an Iono. This is solid. Being able to use Dragapult here is good. The Regidrago is solid. This is all good. This is all good stuff to have right now. So we'll just Apex Dragon, Phantom Dive, and I'll get rid of this one. That's 70 right there. So basically, the way that this has lined up, we're going to be able to KO with anything next turn. Another Iono of the prizes is beautiful. Keeping the Ultra Ball, keeping the Vessel, all these cards, don't want to burn them because they will help me get that last Regidrago that I need, because all they are away is a switch from using Blood Moon Ursaluna once more. They are down 2 switch. Oh, they prize the Radiant Zard, which is interesting. They're down 2 switch cart, 3 switch, and a Prime Catcher. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for the what's it called? If they went for the bundle here to force something else up. Again, this is like A-okay, right? Like, I'm not the most worried about this situation. If they're able to Monkey Dory this damage off and swing again with Blood Moon, that could be tough to deal with. No, but we just KO'd the Blood Moon anyway, so we should have this game in the bag. The only thing, no, is if they swing with Radzard and remove damage off the Comfy. No, but then it doesn't matter because, okay, this is what they need to do. I'm going to tell you what they need to do. They need to remove damage off the Comfy, switch cart the Ursaluna, and then attack with Radiant Zard. Or, like, switch cart the Comfy. Like, they need to remove damage off one of the Pokemon and swing with Radiant Charizard. That's the only way they can win this game. If not, we just have it in hand, pretty much. So that's, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Again, we need to find that E-Switch, though. It's a bit tragic. They're going for a counter catcher play on this Regidrago, potentially trying to stall here. And then if they stall, we just win. So that's cool. So we'll see what they do. Maybe they just couldn't do it. Maybe they just could not do it. They're gonna scoop. All right, cool. Woohoo, we did it. Yeah, we had that game on lock, I think. Like, I don't think there was much they could do. I think using Dragapult pretty early on is obviously really strong. We could spread the damage where we needed it. Clutch Ionos at the right time. We saved our Legacy Star. All very important tools of the Regidrago toolkit. So we're going to flip that coin, and it is going to be heads. Tails is not kind to me as of late. Tails has not been kind. Our opponent's going to choose to go first, though, which is fine. Ideally, this deck, I think, actually does want to go first. You have access to Carmine, you have access to a lot of draw. This would have been a fine hand, to be completely honest with you. It would have been completely A-okay. If we were going first. Our opponent is playing a Pidgey, so this is either Dragapult or Charizard, either of which should be decent matchups. If it's Charizard, we just go triple Ogerpon and we do crazy stuff. But here's a Rotom, which makes me think this might be... Oh, no, never mind. This is Buddy PAF, and I was worried this was going to be Control first. But it is going to be Dragapult, so we'll see if they get an Energy Attachment. We'll see what happens here. They got the ideal turn 1 Buddy Poffins. They got, you know, they're probably going to get a Bidoof and maybe a Natu or another Pidgey, one of the two here. But it's just the Bidoof, leaving room for probably like Radiant Alakazam or something. And they have the Earthen Vessel, so they can start getting some energies in play, and they can start using Rotom and stuff. Okay, so this is interesting. Very interesting. But they're going to go for an instant charge here. And now we can theoretically extend it to get a KO with the Dragon Laser here, which might be worth it to get a KO here. It could be. But then again, if they have a single Arven, they can knock out a Regidrago, so I'm not sure if I like that idea. Anyways, we'll go for a Nest Ball. Nest Ball will get us a Teal Mask Ogerpon. We want to make sure we have Dragapult. That's the main one in this matchup, and Goodra is pretty solid too. So this seems to be pretty fine right now. We'll go for a Teal Dance. Teal Dance can accelerate and energy. Draw 1. Regidrago V-Star. I kind of want to use Lumineon here, but not really. I kind of want to use Lumineon. I kind of don't. I think potentially Celestial Roar is fine here because I can save Lumineon for later and then use Regidrago V-Star. So let's just Celestial Roar. We'll discard the top 3, and we accelerated Grass Energy, which is good. Getting rid of double Ultra Ball is kind of bad, though. But this is a completely fine turn for Regidrago. If we were going first, we would have been insane. But there's the barrel. They're probably going to have a rare candy Pidgeot. They have the Arven. And this is what I was worried about. I was worried if we use Dragon Laser to take a knockout, they could just go Arven and get rare candy, Dragapult, attach, and then Defiance Band, KO our Regidrago, and then we're screwed. So, important to note. But for now, we are looking to be in a decent spot here. There's going to be no sort of shenanigans with things like Kieran. I don't suspect for them to be playing anything like a Choice Belt here, which would KO the Regidrago V. So I think we're fine. We've got to get another Regidrago up next turn. But regardless, I'm kind of happy. They have the Ultra Ball as well. Getting rid of double counter catcher is good for us, though. They can get Dragapult, and now they just need to basically use Bibarel to find it. But they have the rare candy Paul. That's a wild sequence from them. They literally had, so that's 2 rare candies, right? They had 2 rare candies. They had 2 Ultra Ball and rare candy Pidgeot and Arven. Holy cow. That's a bit insane. They're going to Ultra Ball here for sure. Another Dreepy, but they can, I guess, quick search to get the other Dracloak here. So that's fine. We could overextend for a huge knockout on this Dragapult, to be completely honest, but I wouldn't mind going for a, and they got the collapsed. That was a crack turn from them. I was going to say we could go for a, what's it called? A KO on the Rotom with Hisuian Goodra, but that doesn't look like it's going to be possible here. So we'll see what exactly we can do. We got to establish our other Dragapult for sure. But we'll evolve into Regidrago. I think that's, like, obviously a given. Energy Switch is also a given. And now, potentially, like, do we just Legacy Star first? Or do we Ultra Ball and then go for a Lumineon here? We don't have Raging Bolt in this card. We could use Goodra. I actually think I want to go for a Dragapult play, though. So maybe we'll first Ultra Ball. Get Dragapult, because we only got 1 of them. Lumineon for research. Okay, I kind of like that. Because we got to establish another Regidrago or we just lose the game, right? So we'll go Lumineon for research. Research this hand away. And then, okay, so this is, like, pretty decent here. It's pretty decent. Can't really complain too much. We'll Earthen Vessel, get some more Grass Energies going. We can start using Teal Dance, build up a little bit more of a hand. Energy Switch, prep another Regidrago. Something we can do, actually, which isn't the worst idea. We'll Teal Dance once more here. We can just flat out destroy this Dragapult. Not the worst call, because they don't have anything else set up. I'm not super opposed to that. Maybe what we'll do here with Legacy Star, just to get some more stuff going. Like, I think we'll definitely want to grab a Nest Ball. We could grab Rod, because Rod can get us the Fire and the Drago back. Yeah, I'm not, like, opposed to getting the Rod here. Everything else is kind of inconsequential. But, again, Ultra Ball could be decent, too. To be completely fair, because we can Ultra Ball, we can Noivern, get the Regidrago, we'll E-Switch, or no, we won't be able to E-Switch. We'll get the E-Switch back, actually. I'm a fan of that, low-key. Yeah, we'll Nest Ball here, and get Regidrago. We do have the other one, so that's fine. And yeah, it's just going to be an Apex Dragon angle, and Bellwing Thunder here. Get rid of all of these. Now, the one thing is we gotta find the energy to effectively use these E-Switch, but we can kind of take a turn off, if that makes sense. Because if they get another attacker out this turn, I'll be impressed. We have the Energy Retrieval, so we can literally like Teal Dance, E-Switch, and then we just find our Legacy Energy or something like that, and then go from there. A Nest Ball, gonna grab them. Either, I'm thinking a Natu, or probably another Dreepy. They should have one more in the deck, but it might just be a, you know, a fail from that. Here's a Mela. See, this is the thing. They can Mela, like if they just have it in their hand immediately, there's literally nothing I can do. There's a Dracloak, so they have, I personally would have drawn the barrel first though, because you could have gotten an Ultra Ball or something like that. But we'll just see what they do. Here's a Quick Search. If they literally have Quick Search Ultra Ball attached, I'm going to be so mad. You have no idea how mad that is going to make me. Okay, Rare Candy Dragapult, sure. Do you have the other energy in your hand? Of course you do, because you're just the GOAT, right? Like, they literally just have the... Like, what is going on here? The good thing about this, they have the Fine Span too. That's fine. This is completely fine. Radiant Charizard, they got the barrel going still. This is completely okay because we can start Teal Dancing and we can use Goodra and we can basically hit this Dragapult. They're not going to be able to KO us, and then from there we'll be fine to do anything. They're going to put 6 on there. Yeah, we'll be okay. I'm not super worried because we're going to be able to buy a turn, hopefully. Then again, they can always boss up this, what's it called, Ogerpon and KO it, or Lumineon. But right now, I'm fine with our Regidrago and just chilling like that. Energy Retrieval will come through. We'll get, I think Grass and Fire is fine. Yeah, Grass and Fire. And then I'll Vessel for this other Grass Energy right now. We'll just get those out of the deck. In terms of trainers, I do want a Pal Pad back. I think double Iono for now. I think that's fine because we might need to research this, to be honest. We might need to research this hand away completely. Another Vessel is okay. Could drop Mew, but I don't know how good Mew is. Might be worth just Vesseling it away, getting more energies out of the deck. We have SER for later, so I'm fine with that. Go here. We do need to find that Regidrago, which is the thing, which is why we might want to research. But we get Iono. Again, this is risky, right? Like, we can E-switch both of these. But I'm thinking maybe we just research for now. Don't want to risk it. I want to find this Drago so I don't just straight up lose the game. Did I straight up just lose the game? I think I did. What is going on? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. This is a disaster. I can't believe I actually whiffed that. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy that I actually whiffed that. Okay. Well, it's just a Dragon Laser angle, I guess. Get put 30 somewhere. 30 on the Dracloak isn't the worst, because then we can go Dragapult and then just KO both of them. I'm actually kind of, like, astounded that we whiffed that, though. Because now if they go for an Iono here, that could mean kind of the death of us. They got a Psychic Energy. If they evolve that Dracloak, oh, I'm going to be mad. That's the thing. Like, they literally... I'm actually kind of frustrated that they literally just had everything they needed in their hand that one turn. They had the Mela from the get-go. They didn't need to Quick Search, like, anything there. This Quick Search, though, I'm guessing is just going to get a Dragapult EX. That's completely fine. Because here, then they're going to be able to just go for a boss play later, right? Like, that's kind of the thing that I think they're going for. They just boss and then win. But now if we can, like, Iono them to low, we have the resources to be able to KO this Dragapult. So I'm kind of, like, I'm fine with that. We SER, we do our thing, we Iono, and that should be okay. We should be able to guarantee Legacy Energy here, which is good. So we can do that. Roseanne's backup is interesting to play now. What did you put back with Roseanne? Just the Psychic Energy. Interesting. That's a Phantom Dive. 200. 60 anywhere is completely fine. Putting it on there. Sure. Now we have the ability to deny a what's it called? We have the ability to deny prizes here. With the Legacy Energy, we could limit. No. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is exactly what we're gonna do. Get Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball will just play it. Get this other Ogerpon. The other Ogerpon is actually good because it can help us just draw like straight up more cards. But we'll go for this SER. This is our final stand here. We're gonna get these 3 and a Fire Energy. And we'll just start piling these on. Pile them on. There's E-Switch 1. Here's gonna be E-Switch 2. We got Iono. We gotta get the Regidrago as well. You get an E-Switch as well here. There's the Legacy. So we should have it. It should literally be Regidrago E-Switch, if I'm like remembering correctly. It should just be that. Now, hopefully, we're able to pull through. This is a scary, scary game. We used Iono here to 2. Yeah, Regidrago E-Switch. Awesome. Now we Apex Dragon. We can use, it's gotta be, what's it called? Rolling Iron here. It's Rolling Iron, and we literally have to hope they don't draw into the Fire Energy plus boss combo. That's all it comes down to. Because if they do that, they can literally just boss something up and win. And they might draw into it. You know, they literally might just draw into it immediately. If they immediately Quick Search, I know we're screwed. But they're gonna need to draw with Bibarel. They gotta find one piece Quick Search for the other. Not the most uncommon. It's literally gonna be just a Rod for Fire. I know that for sure. I'm surprised they Rosanned back the Psychic. That seemed like a weird choice. Burn the Buddy. Sure thing, pal. Get the Dreepy out. Like, they have 2 Fire probably in deck. There's the Incisors. Please don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Please don't hit it. Enhanced Hammer's actually terrible. Oh, they found the Fire. They just Quick Search pause. Oh, I'm so mad. We did, you know what? We literally did everything in our power that turn, or this whole game. We did everything in our power to stop the Dragapult from winning. Maybe they don't have boss. Maybe then we're just chilling. But we're actually not chilling. I lied. Because we have no energies left. So we can't even, like, Bellowing Thunder. They have to have the boss, right? Yeah. Like, that's so tragic. I'm not even mad. I know I am mad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty mad. We did everything in our power that game to do what we could. We couldn't get past it. We could not get past it. They had what they needed at the right time. They had the cracked setup. More power to you, man. More power to you. They had everything they needed. So what do you think of my Regidrago V-Star deck? This deck is really, really cool. Pretty strong and really fun to play right now. I recommend everybody gives it a shot. I think that it can actually deal with every threat in the meta. Again, you know, Gardevoir is kind of tough because you need to do so much to get going, and they can just like, oh, boop, Drifloon KO you, and then not have a single price board state after that. What do, right? It can be really tough to maneuver around that, but you have the tools to deal with basically every deck in the format here. The deck's a little inconsistent at times, but you need to save your Legacy Star. Keep your Legacy Star and you will be okay. That's why I like the Legacy Energy in here. I didn't really use it in the video, but it just gives you a little more consistency in your energy and also helps you against decks like Gardevoir. You could additionally play Lost Vacuum. You could play stuff like the Jamming Tower to help you against the Gardevoir matchup, but the list is really tight, so there's not much room. You can maybe cut a Fire Energy to make room in this list for something like that, because we are playing the Legacy Energy. If not, you cut the Legacy Energy for something else, but it's really tough. It's really tough to say, but with all that said and done, I don't want to change my deck. I guess we'll change it to Charizard deck box. Thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below what do you think. What do you like? What do you dislike? What would you keep? Would you change about Regidrago V-Star? And subscribe to the Hitmonchanting channel because I'm posting multiple Pokemon trading card game videos every single week. Once again, with all that said and done, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, Hitmonchanting out.